hits tier 2, they're going to make Spellbreakers, which is pretty much the perfect caster, and it negates any amount of dots that you may or may not have. So it's pretty terrible. So once he hits tier 2, it's basically a countdown to doom. At this point, I have to figure that he is building his, whatever they're called in English, the Arcane Sanctums, at his expo. So basically, I have to take down his main, and I'm doing my damnedest to take down his main. And you'll see, if you take a look at this push, despite having lost pretty much everything, or not everything, despite having lost my DH twice, I mean, I'm still able to push his base. Then you take a look at my base, you'll see I'm building my Hunter's Hall, because as soon as he starts getting Spellbreakers, and you have to stop making dots, and you have to start making dryads. I mean, you absolutely have to, because dots are pretty much useless. Now you can go hippo riders. I've seen some of the pros go hippo riders, and they turn their AOW and they turn their Ancient Wind to make hippos and do that, which is good, I guess. But you have to stop making dots once he has Spellbreakers. And after he does have those Sanctums up, I mean, he's gonna have like 6 Spellbreakers out within, you know, however fast. Now, Nam knows that he can't fight me because my army is so sweet. So he runs to my base and he just starts attacking my gold mine and all that other stuff just to try and get me to come back. He has that awesome tower just sitting there. Okay. So you see, I'm just doing what damage I can with that DH. You don't underestimate a DH with Moonwells is so sick. It's ridiculous. He does so much damage. That's why whenever you watch the pro games and you'll see like an undead with like 40 food of gargoyles that's hitting the base, and they just staff back a level 3 DH with an orb. That's really all that you need to stop it, and they just keep creeping with their panda. Well, I pretty much just did the same thing. It's the equivalent. So you see, I did take down his natural, but I'm by no means out of the woods. The only thing I have on him right now is I think I have a bit. No, I don't even have hero level on him. Oh yeah, I do, because I have a level 3 Naga. But it doesn't matter that much. So since that AOW, or not the AOW, since the Ancient of Wind is now useless, I decided to uproot it to just start creeping with it. Get that DH to level 5 as fast as I possibly can, because he's going to save the game for me. I got a lucky experience tomb there. That was pretty sweet. And you'll see finally my ancient lores are up. And yeah, so now I'm pumping dryads. I remember him laughing so hard at me because my dryad. Take a look at the middle of the map. My dryad is actually stuck behind my lore. Oh man, that was so terrible. And the thing is, those first couple dryads are so crucial, like incredibly crucial. You need every single one of them. So yeah, I had to uproot my ancient lore to get my dryads out. But you'll see once you do those dryads out, once again you just completely regain map control. Just because the DH is super strong. He's a mighty hero. There I scout Nam. He's trying to get that his main up again, or whatever you want to call it, main expo, whatever it is. Okay. So yeah, at this point, I'm feeling like it's back to even ground. Like I can win this game again, despite having probably one of the worst starts in the history of Warcraft 3. And you'll see I did go tier 3, and the only reason I went tier 3 is because I had like 10 bajillion gold. Because like I said, after you stop the production of those dots, you basically stop all unit production for like 2 minutes. So you just bank for 2 minutes. So that's why, if you guys want to criticize me on how much gold I have and how little wood I have, that's the reason. It's yeah. So that's why. And now my DH just dinged 5. You want to make sure to have a TP scroll because you know he's going to try and hit and run and just buy some time basically. Okay, so yeah, so I have 1,800 gold banking at 50. He has no gold banking at 50. He just went over 50. And you'll see I'm going to start building a Moonwell at my expo. And eventually I am going to try and put that expo up, because I do know that I have map control right now. And with that level 5 DH, I can pretty much kill anyone. Hey, I'm actually recording an audio right now. Do you want to say hello?
Oh, my bad. Sup, WCR? This is Priest, baby.
Priest thinks he's black, but he's not. He's very, very white. I've seen pictures of him. He is one of the whitest guys I know, outside of myself. So, yeah, at this point, it's basically me sitting outside of his base and waiting for him to come out and fight. He's going tier 3 for tier 3 mortars, I believe. I forget exactly. If you take a look at the top, really his only chance at this point, because my DH is 5 and I do have a 50-60 food army at this point, is to tower expand and just try and game me to death by hoping I make a mistake. So that's what he's trying to do, but I'm not going to let him do it. This game goes on for a lot longer, but it's just basically hitting and running. So let's up the speed. We're going to up the speed to 4x, because it is really just a lot of running around after this. So up it to 4x. I'll tell you I'm about to hit 25 minutes. Okay, 25 minutes. 3, 2, 1, 25. Okay. So that was 25-minute marker. We're just gonna watch it fast because it's just a lot of running around at this point. It's him not wanting to fight me and me wanting to fight him. Just trying to pick off what units I can. I just got an MK killed there, which is good. And I remember at this point on vent, he was like, "Ah, oh, fuck you, Lado, blah, blah, blah." He wasn't like angry. We were almost laughing at it, at how terrible this game was. And despite, this game is really entertaining, it really is a terrible game, just because so many mistakes were made. Now, I was commenting it on my point of view, but I mean, he made a lot of mistakes as well. So it wasn't only me that made mistakes, but it was him making mistakes, allowing me to come back too. So, at some point I should start getting the upgrades on those Triads and Bears. I'm not sure why I haven't already. Because I do have my expo up, and... Oh no, I don't. You come my expo. Okay. Yeah, so I build that Tree of Life up in the top. I'm gonna TP to it. Zing, hello. Kill a bunch of units. He's gonna lose a bunch of units. And pretty much right there, it's game over. It's really hard to come back from something like that. If you take a look in his base, he's starting that mass mortar army to kill all my Dryads, which is smart of him. However, I do have a level 6 DH. Now, I just remembered what happens in this game. It does actually, it ends up coming down to be really close because those mortars are so ridiculous. This is really funny. Now, when he's pushing my expo like this, I really should have just let him kill it and waited for my level 6 DH to be back up. Because when I get level 6 DH with an invul pot, I can just kill all those mortars. You can kill every single mortar in about 3 seconds. I remember when I was on vent with him, he said, "Hey Lado, watch this." As soon as I clicked the TP in, he goes, "Hey Lado, watch this," and my food all just evaporated. Because with that many mortars, you can kill pretty much every single Dryad. Because when they TP like that, they're all clumped up. So you can kill every single Dryad in like 2 rounds of mortars. So he was laughing at me at this point. I still wasn't too worried because I had that level 6 DH, and level 6 DH kills pretty much everything. And you'll get to watch my DH kill everything right now. It's really funny. Saving those Moonwells for your heroes at this point is very important. When you get this late in the game, you don't want to use Moonwells to save your units unless it's to put mana on a bear to rejuve your hero. Because it's super, super important to have your heroes at full life, because your heroes do all of the damage when they're this high of a level. So you don't want to worry about healing your units with those Moonwells, you really want to worry about healing your heroes. So at this point it's about to be game over. You want to keep that MK burned so that he can't bolt you. It's more important. You can dispel the water elementals with wisps and with the Dryads as well. So here he goes, he's about to call good game. He's out of gold and I'm not. Oh yeah, he said good game on vent. I actually really like Nam, he's a good guy. Yeah, he's fun to play against. We always have ridiculous games. As long as he doesn't do that tower rush and beat me in 6 minutes, we always have fun games. So I hope you guys like the audio. Leave some comments for me, and feel free to send me some PMs if you have any questions or you want to play against me or whatever. So I'll see you guys.